guys, welcome to my video. I really film some of these videos super early in the morning where I usually do it where the sun is shining, and I really just enjoy that feeling of natural sunlight. So I'm stuck doing it early and I am tired and I have to go to work soon, but I just wanted to film really quick because I know I have like this crazy day ahead of me. Yesterday was the first day I didn't film, and like how I've been filming lately, and I think I started editing, or I don't know if I finished, but I know I started editing. But anyway, let's just get to this video. I watch my videos knows that my videos come from my experience, so don't take this advice as something or as advice, just hearing things that I say or do, but just on your own terms. All right, let's get to the video. The 5 relationship mishaps, mistakes, things that we miss, whatever you want to call it. Number 1, looking for validation from them instead of looking in the mirror and giving it to yourself. Guys, I know we do this all the time, especially women. Men actually do it a lot too. We just probably don't see it as much, but the fact that we get so much comfort from a man telling us, oh, you look beautiful, oh, you have a nice smile, oh, you look so good in shape, I like you in that dress. Like, let me tell you, we could look in the mirror in the morning and say, I like this dress on me, what's wrong with that? Or, wow, I look very pretty today. Or I'm mad beautiful. Or, wow, girl, like you've really been putting in that exercise, like, great job. There's nothing wrong with that, and that's a big mistake I think we make, because when a man go a couple days, or whoever, because like I said, men like it too, when they go a couple days without saying it, we just think the worst, like, oh my god, like, you must don't think that I look good today, you didn't say nothing today. Like, calm down, okay? Calm down. Everybody gets busy. Go to that mirror and say it to yourself. Number 2, people do things to make them feel comfortable, not for what's right for you. Nobody is gonna ever care about you more than you, and that's everyone. Men not gonna care about you more than you. Women is not gonna care about you more than you. Everybody puts themselves first, and when I say that don't mean that they're doing so much or you're doing so much. That means that when the time comes, they feel like this is what's more best for them. They're not gonna care about what you feel is like. Oh, that makes you comfortable, but you're doing me wrong. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. We wish they cared, but nobody cares. When it comes to people being comfortable in life, they do what's comfortable for them, not what's right for you. Nobody cares. Sorry to say that. Let's get to the next one. Number 3, not understanding their past. This is something that we all do. We really don't dive into people's past and what they just went through or what they went through a couple years ago. Like, let me tell you, I think a couple people has asked me how I dealt with relationships, how my breakups affected me. Like, people ask me. Let me tell you something. I don't really have relationships that affect my relationships. I affect my relationships. If my relationships was affected, it come directly from me. My own insecurities that I have. I mean, and that is true that something happened a year ago probably is affecting you right now, but nothing that happened to me in the past affects my relationships right now. Like, none at all. I do, if I do, because I don't. But I'm just saying, if it was affected and it came from me, it's my own insecurities that I would have with myself. Who knows? Like, of course, everybody deals with insecurities here and there, but I am one that's always working on my insecurities and feeling better. And there's always things that you could find about yourself that is just not exactly what you want, but for me, like, especially now, it's like that's just something I'm working on. And so that's just what it is. But anything that happened to me in the past, but that's a thing, like, where we don't really dive into people's past to find out what they're currently going through, especially when we didn't even know them. We don't really dive into it, so we don't really know. So then we wind up getting into these relationships, and they're dealing with something still. But it is what it is, like, just maybe that's a conversation that some people want to have, maybe not, I don't know. Let's get into the next one. Thinking that people actually care about your time. They don't. I mean, if we go back to I believe my first one, where, like, I was saying how nobody cares about what's right for you. Nobody cares about your time. Your time is what's right for you. My time is right for me. Their time is right for them. So just because the timing is not good for them, that don't means that, like, time doesn't have to be good for you. Someone's time is like, I could be on, like, good timing right now. Like, this is the time for my relationship, but that don't mean that that's the next person's time. And just because that's my time don't mean that they're going to care that that's my time. And just because it's my time doesn't mean that it's their time. See, that's another thing. Like, we need to figure out, like, what we have going on, and if we have enough going on, because sometimes when we both have things going on, we end up on the same timing. But when one has something going on and the other don't, then the timing, you'll see, is a little shaky, it's a little off. Like, that's just because something is off. We're not aligned, obviously, but that's just me. Let's go to the next one. This is my fifth and last one, and that is pouring yourself into someone. Pouring yourself into someone else more than you're pouring it into yourself, which goes back to my last one with the timing. So you're pouring so much into someone and you're not pouring that same energy into you. Now, don't get me wrong. I did not say they're not pouring into you. I'm not saying you're pouring into them and they're not pouring into you. When you're pouring more into them than yourself, it doesn't work ever. It don't work. We have to pour the same energy into ourselves. And someone actually sent me a video about that, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that's me. But that's one of the, like, when you find that out, and I take breakups as in, okay, what is it that just happened that caused me to not be successful in this relationship at this moment? Like, what did I do? Because there's obviously something I'm not doing for myself. Where, no, I don't believe that people are supposed to compensate for what you should be doing for yourself. Like, and that happens to me a lot, and I'm very now okay with knowing that, and being able to, like, be grateful, because for me, I like, even if I was sitting home and just not doing anything, like, for me, I wouldn't be comfortable with that, being like a just stay at home housewife and taking care of the kids. Like, I don't want to do that. I want a baby that's career based, a baby that's bringing in money, not my physical real baby that is also like a star herself. No, I would like to have a baby. That's my career. It's very small, but it's bringing in the money, and that would be enough for me to pour into myself. Where I don't feel comfortable pouring into someone more than I'm pouring into myself. And actually, I don't realize that in the moment. Like in the moment of me pouring into someone and just letting days go by as I'm not doing what I should be doing, something that I love, I miss it. I've missed it so many times where I don't pay attention, and then time has went by and it's like, what the hell was I doing? You know? And I have to take responsibility for a lot of that breakup. My side, 100%. Like it's to me, it's like it's a 50-50 at times. Like, yes, you have those other cases, but when I'm talking about when things are great and lovable and you're happy and all these wonderful things are happening, and then it's like something happens, majority of the time, like that comes out. Like it doesn't matter, like it comes out as an insecurity though. That's the sad part about it, is that it comes out like I'm missing something, like I don't love myself, like something is not right with me. It's just you need to just pay attention to you more and focus on your career, your passion, things that you love. Try not to think that you're too old to accomplish that, no matter what. Even to this day, if you're above a certain age, I don't know, and you're not getting what you need, like look at yourself up when it comes to like, are you even doing something that you're passionate with? Yeah. Anyway, that was my 5 relationship mistakes. Thanks for tuning into this video. Enjoy your weekend. Today is Friday, and I'm so excited to see all my new followers coming and people leaving me comments. Thank you so much. I love talking to you guys. Stay tuned for the next video, and I wish you guys the best of manifesting.